All right, here's our problem set. Now, teachers, don't worry about if we don't get through all of this. It's okay, all right? But we do need to just do our best and see how far we can get today, all right? So, starting off here on our problem set, make sure your name is on the top and the date. All right, we're going to draw place value discs to represent the following problems, and then rewrite each in unit form and solve. Well, I'm going to show you what that's all about, all right? And once you get the hang of it, it's okay if you kind of stay a step ahead of us and keep checking back in to see if the answers are right. So, let's get started. A, 6 divided by 2. I know that. That's 3. Okay, so here, you see how we did this? 6 ones, because those are 6 just ones, and we put them in 2 groups, right? See how that is? We're in 2 groups there. So you get 3 in each group. So 6 ones divided by 2 is equal to 3 ones. See how we end up with 3 ones in each group? All right. Looking at the place value disc, it's, we never learn this way, most of us adults in the school. So it's a new way to think about it for us too. As long as you understand that 6 divided by 2 is 3, and this is how it looks, then you're good, all right? I could even do this. I could say 6 divided into 2 groups, right? There's 3 in each group. Simple as that, all right? All right, let's move on here. Just like we talked about in our I can statement, here's 60 divided by 2, all right? Well, 60 divided by 2, well, if I know 6 divided by 2 is 3, well, 60 divided by 2 would be 30, just like that, okay? So 6 tens divided by 2 tens, or divided by 2, would be 3 tens. See how 30 is 3 tens? And this is what it looks like here, okay? So if I do my discs like that, okay? And in each one of these would be 10. Just like that. Instead of ones, right? Because I have 6 tens, or 60, 6 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if I put them into 2 groups, I'll have 3 tens in each group, which is 30, right? 10, 20, 30. That's all that means. All right, down here, 600 divided by 2. Well, I know 6 divided by 2 is 3. 60 divided by 2 is 30. 600 divided by 2 is, you guessed it, 300. All right, let's draw a place value disc over here. So I'm going to go 100, another 100, another 100, another 100, another 100, and another 100. Okay, so there's 6 hundreds. See that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I divide that into 2 groups. There's 1 group, and there's 2 groups. So I get 300 in each group. That's what that shows. Now writing it in unit form, telling me what units they are in the place value chart. This would be 600s. Hundreds. Divided by 2 is equal to 300s, right? So 600s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, divided into 2 groups is 300s in each group. See how that works? Okay. So finally the last one, 6,000 divided by 2. Any guesses know what the answer is for that one? Yep, it's 3,000, right? You can use your simple stuff here to figure out larger numbers. Now let's do 6,000s. All right, so we're gonna make these place value discs a little bit longer so I can fit the 1,000 into it. All right, 3,000s. 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. Okay, good. I divide those into 2 groups. Circle that. Circle that. And at the 3,000s in each group, that's what my answer is. So 6,000s, 6 thou, Thou, sands, sand, divide it into 2 groups is going to give me 3,000. 3,000s. There you go. Perfect. All right. So draw a place value disc to represent each problem and rewrite it in each form to solve. So it's the same exact thing we just did. All right. So we'll give it a shot. 12 divided by 3. I know this one. What times 3 is 12? So I can count by 3s. 3, 6, 9, 12. 4. That's 4. All right? So 4 ones divided by 3 is 4 ones. So if I show you here what this looks like, some place value discs, so I'm going to write out 12 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And those are all ones. Like that. Okay. And divide those into 3 groups. All right. So give me a group here. Give me a group there. Give me a group there. Look at that. There are 4 ones in each group. And that's what that stands for. Like, just like that. Okay. So we're going to continue down here with this. 120 divided by 3. Oh, they put a little 0 on the 120. Now all of a sudden I don't know what to do. Nah, I'm just joking with you. Of course I know what to do. If I know what 12 divided by 3 is 4, 120 divided by 3, all right, would be 4D. All right, see there's just a 0 out of that? That's 12 tens, all right? So that's what we're going to do here. It's just 12 tens. I just added a 0 to the end. So this would be 12 tens. Divide it into 3 groups is going to give me 4 tens. So what does that look like in place value discs? So instead of these discs having a value of 1, we're going to have a value of 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, right? So each of these values is as 10. So I'm going to write down 12 tens, just like that. Maybe I need to write my disc a little bit bigger because my tens are looking pretty small. All right, now divide them into 3 groups, just the same way as I did up here. There's going to be 4 in each group. And you see how there's 4 tens in each group? That's what that stands for. Each, if I count them up, 10, 20, 30, 40, that's what I end up with. That's pretty cool. Helps me understand a little bit better. All right, so 12 tens, 12, that's right, 12 hundreds. So 1200 or 1200 is going to be 400. So I have to do the same exact thing. So down here is going to be 1200. 1200, see that? The 2 zeros at the end tells me that's hundreds, okay? Divide it into 3 groups is going to give me 4 hundreds. Just like that, okay? So I'm going to do the same thing I did up here, but each disc now is going to have a value of 100. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What number am I going to put in each of those discs? If you said 100, you'd be correct. 100, 100, 100, all the way up. It's kind of like dollar bills. I got $1 bills, $10 bills, $100 bills. They're all dollar bills, but they all have different value. And I'm going to circle these out to show the different groups. Okay, 3 different groups because I divide them into 3 groups. And I got 400s in each group, just like that. Okay, that looks good. You should look back at your work and ask yourself if you're proud of the work that you've done, right? Look back at the whole page as one. Are you happy? Are you proud of the work that you did? Is it neat? Is it fun to look at? Okay, let's go on to the back. All right, on to the back. It says solve for each quotient. Do you remember what a quotient is? Shout it out if you know. That's right. It's the answer to a division problem. Quotient's the answer to a division problem. So we're going to write each one in unit form. Rewrite each one in unit form. Okay, so we can do this. All right, so solve for each quotient. So here, this first one's been done for us. 800 divided by 2 is 400. Right? Because I know 8 divided by 2 is 4, so 800 divided by 2 is 400, okay? So we're going to do a few of these, all right? Maybe I'll do the whole thing, okay? So 600 divided by 2, all right, that's 300, okay? So 600 hundreds divided by 2 is equal to 3 hundredths. Cool. 800 divided by 4. Well, I know that 8 divided by 4 is 2, but it says 800 divided by 4, so that's 200. Okay? So 800 reds divided by 2, or 4, is equal to 200 reds. Just like that. 900 divided by 3. So I know 9 divided by 3 is 3. 900 divided by 3 is 300. So 9 hundredths divided by 3 is 3 hundredths. Okay, teachers, if you need to pause here or review this or do this on your own, be my guest. Okay. All right, so now we're on to E. Let me zoom in a little bit there. 300 divided by 6. Ooh. Oh, look at this. So instead of 300, it shows 30 tens. I like that because I know what 30 divided by 6 is. Don't you? Yeah. I know 30 divided by 6 is 5 because 5 times 6 is 30. So this would be 5. So 30 divided by 6 is 5. So 300 divided by 6 would be 50. Yeah. That one was tricky. I'm glad they had this here for me. So 30 tens divided by 6 is equal to 5 tens. See 5 tens? Okay, so if that's going to help me out with the rest of this. So 24 tens, or 240 divided by 4. So let's just do this. 24 divided by 4. Or what times 4 is 24? The answer is 6. Good. But it's not just 24, it's 240. So my answer here would be 60, right? See, I'm just going to take that 0 and bring it over. That's interesting. So down here, I'm going to write down 24 tens divided by 4 is equal to 6 tens. Okay. Nice. Now, 45 divided by 5. Do you know what that is? If you said 9, you're right. Good. But it's not just 45, it's 450, so I'm just going to add a 0 to the end of that. So it's 90 here. So I've got 45 tens divided by 5 is equal to 9 tenths. Cool. All right, here's another one of those that looks like 100. 200 divided by 5. Well, I'm not going to call this 200. I'm going to call it 20 tens. So I'm going to do that because I know that 20 divided by 5 is 4. Okay? So 200 divided by 5 would be 4D. All right? Sometimes that can be tricky, but remember, if you have 2 zeros at the end of a number, it also can be a 10. All right? Not just 100. So this comes out to be 20 tens divided by 5 is equal to 4 tens. Okay? Perfect. Now down here I've got 3,600 divided by 4. Do you think it really wants me to do 3,600 or should I do this 3,600? And the answer is right below it, 36 hundredths. Okay. So I see 36 hundredths. So first I'm going to say, well, what's 36 divided by 4? And if I know my multiplication facts, I'll know this quickly. Or I can look on my multiplication chart. And I know the answer here would be 9. But it's not just 9 because this isn't just 36. It's 3,600 or 36 hundredths. So this has to be 100, 900. So 36 hundredths divided by 4 is 9 hundredths. Just like that, okay? All right. So here I've got 2,400. 24 divided by 4. I know that's 6. But remember, it's 2/24 hundredths, so this has got to be 600. All right? So 2,400 divided by 4 is equal to 6 hundredths. Perfect. 2,400 again, okay, divided by 3. Oh, do you know how many 3s fit into 24? 8 is correct, but it's not just 8. It's got to be 800. You bring those 2 zeros over, okay? And that would make 2400. So I've got 2400s divided by 3 is equal to 800s. That's right. Then I got 4,000. Can't be just 4,000 because I can't say 4 divided by 5. That wouldn't make sense. So I'm going to say 4D divided by 5. Now, I can do that, all right? How many 5s fit in the 40? Well, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That's 8. Cool. But remember, it's not just 40. It's 4,000 or 4,000. So I got to add in my 2 zeros at the end, okay? This one can be tricky, okay? Really tells us how much you know your numbers. So 40 hundreds divided by 5 is equal to 800. 800s. Hundreds. Cool. All right, now that's done. Now, teachers, if you want to stop here, that's completely fine too. All right, seeing that we got everything. I'm going to keep going just in case we have time. Some sand weighs 2,800 kilograms, or 2,800 kilograms. It is divided equally among 4 trucks. How many kilograms of sand are in each truck? Okay, so I'm going to say 2,800, I'm sorry. That's 2,800 divided by 4 trucks, right? And what's that equal to? All right, I see here 28 divided by 4. I know that. How many 4s fit in the 28? That's right, the answer is 7, right? The answer is 7. So that would be 700 actually, because it's 2,800. So we're going to have 700 kilograms of sand in each truck, all right? So I have to write that in a complete sentence. There are 700 kilograms of sand in each truck. Period. Okay? I could also write out the place value discs, or I could even do a tape diagram to help me solve that, all right? Okay. And then our last page here shows an ice cream stand. Okay. Oh, not there. I'm down here. There it is. Ivy has 5 times as many stickers as Adrian has. 5 times as many. Ivy has 350 stickers. How many stickers does Adrian have? Okay. So Ivy has 5 times that amount. So if I take this 350 and divide it by 5, okay, I'm going to know how many stickers Adrian has, all right? So if Ivy's got 350 stickers, right? And Adrian, and she has 5 times as many as Adrian, all right? We're going to know. So another way to look at this would be if I said what number times 5 is equal to 350. That's what it comes down to, right? That would tell me what Adrian's got here, okay? So this is what I can do. I see that 35 and 5. I know I can divide that, okay? What is 35 divided by 5? That's right, it's 7. But it's not just 35, it's 35 tens. So I got to put a 0 at the end, make it 7 tens or 7D, right? So Adrian, Adrian, has 70 stickers. Yeah. This one is, confusing read, but I had to read it a few times. And then finally down here it says an ice cream stand sold for $1,600. No, wait a minute. An ice cream stand sold $1,600 worth of ice cream on Saturday, which was 4 times the amount sold on Friday. How much money did the ice cream stand collect on Friday? Okay, so basically what this is telling us on Saturday, so if here's Saturday, it sold $1,600 of ice cream, right? Well, it sold 4 times that amount that it did on Friday. Friday's here. So whatever number they sold on Friday times 4, that's how much they got on Saturday. So if I take this and say, all right, well, I'm going to say 1,600 or 1,600 divided by 4, right? See that? 1,600. I know 16 and 4 match because 4 times 4 is 16. That's going to give me 4, but it's not just 16, it's 1,600. So this comes out to be 400. So it looks like on Friday they had $400 in sales. So the ice cream shop, here's our ice cream theme continuing with social studies and right into writing and into math class. The ice cream shop sold $400 of ice cream on Friday. And that's that. All right. I hope you had fun today. I hope it was good for you. You want to take a look back at your work and ask yourself if you're proud of your work, okay? You always want to look back at your work and see how neat you did, okay? And that kind of thing, all right? All right, kids. Great job today. And we will see you tomorrow. And we'll have your quizzes back for you to see how you did, all right? Thanks so much. Have a great day.